Hi, I'm Sandra, and I designed this resource to help Cub Scout packs plan and execute their yearly programming. For most packs, using Scoutbook for Den leaders is the best way to plan meetings, but for me, I have a connective issue in my Scout hall where we meet. There's no internet and I can't use my phone. There isn't enough service. So I built this Trello board to provide me all the resources I need so that I can run a meeting. I can take a quick look at the requirements to make sure that we're getting everything done. And it also lets me plan the meetings out a whole year in advance. One of the things I like about this Trello board is each belt loop has all of the requirements and then a link to the PDF of that Den meeting plan from the Den Leaders Guide. The Den Leaders Guide is also in the Trello cards. If you go, these are sorted by month to start with because that's what we needed for our pack. But then there's a list for each rank as well with all of the required and elective belt loops sorted out for you here to look at and plan your pack year. So we can look at, I used a number instead of a month because I know different places do different things at different times of year. I'm certainly here in Montana not going to go hiking in November, but we do in the first month of our programming, which is normally September. The only month that I put an actual date, like an actual month name to, was December. And December is a short month for Cub Scouts for most people because people take time off during Christmas and New Year. And we like to do duty to God during that time in our pack. So I put that there just to give myself a reference. And this isn't a hard and fast, you have to do it this way. It's just the way I did it. As in, if this wasn't going to work and I'm not going to get everything done in October, I can easily drag this card for this lion event to here. If my lions had something else to do, I could move this easily. And that's kind of the point of this resource, was that I can easily move things around and keep track of where we are and what we've done. I can also reflect back on things and make notes in the card itself. And I made this as a template so that any pack could download and use it as they saw fit. So you can, when you go, you can create a board from this template, and then it would be stored on your Trello. For people who haven't used Trello before, you can think of it as a big bulletin board with each of these lists being like a little notebook or an envelope with different sections in them. So we start with Bobcat rank almost always. So that's a good place to start. In the description is the requirements for the earning your Bobcat, and it's not complicated, and it's certainly not meant to replace anything that you've been provided from your council or Scoutbook for Den leaders. Those are all great resources, but this is meant to be a quick guide so that you have everything that you need in the moment in case you don't have internet, which I never do. So I can attach things to these cards if I need to, due dates, but the best part about it is it's collaborative. Currently, I'm here, and Steve and a few other Den leaders that I got help organizing and getting feedback on this board to help other people understand how to use it and let them use it and make suggestions so that we could make it as good as possible. There are instructions, of course, here and on the board for my pack. We are a single Den pack, meaning that all of our age groups meet together except for our Weeblos, who are currently meeting separately because they're almost ready to cross over. So we put our times and locations here and events here if there's something different, but it's a good place to store things. I also put some resources at the end that I thought were helpful And pack meeting plans are here as well. They don't have the fun badges or belt loop images because they don't have those aren't provided, but it was some links to pack plans for pack meetings, not just for den leaders. So it's where Scout Book for Den leaders is just for den leaders to get your den planned, this is for your whole pack to get your whole pack planned. And my goal was that if something came up, I could hand this to someone and they could run my pack meeting or my pack meetings for a whole month. And that was what I had intended. And then I realized that this was an easy resource for other people to use. So I thought I would share, and I hope you use it. Trello is a free resource, and this is a free resource that I'm happy to share with you, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, there's a contact me card on this board, and you will find the link for it in the resources below. Thank you.